I watched porn again. And let me tell you why that was a smart move. Because by watching that one porn video, I'm now able to show a girl that I want her without feeling like a creep. I know it sounds crazy, and I'll tell you which video, but it's the mindset behind the watching that shifted everything. So let's explore why it works so you can show a girl that you want her without feeling like a creep. So to understand that, we need to go where it all started. Your first experience with your sexuality, and that was, of course, with your teddy bears. So I know it's not something that we talk about, but I did it, my students did it, you probably did it as well. Whatever you did, you explored your sexuality. That's not the interesting part. The interesting part here is that one of your parents shamed you for it. Maybe told you it was bad, or you thought that it was bad, and you're not alone. Actually, according to science, 99 point something percent of all people were shamed in the beginning of their life when it came to their sexuality. So the first memory they have about sex is a shameful one. Let's continue. The next experience you had was you were watching porn, you were masturbating, and you were afraid that your parents would come home, so you did it quickly. After you finished, you closed the tabs, you felt a little bit guilty, maybe a little bit ashamed, and that was it. You continued to watch porn, you would masturbate, but now it was not so much only when you were horny. Maybe it was also because you were bored, or you had some emotions that you didn't want to feel, or some stress in your life. So you pulled up the tabs and you were doing your things, and that's it. So now what have we done? We have took masturbation, sex, even though it's not really sex, porn, and we have connected it all together with shame, guilt, and numbing our feelings. So how, with this cocktail of difficult emotions, are you going to be able to walk up to this girl and actually feel good about wanting to have sex with her? How can you admit you want to have sex with this girl without feeling like a creep? It's going to be difficult because your inner world has linked sex with shame. So when you go up to her, that's what you're feeling. You're feeling shame. And did you know what shame actually means? So if you go and Google it, you're going to find out that shame comes from the Latin word shamus, which means to hide or to cover up. For example, if you go to the German or the Dutch language, you will find that you call pubic hair, you call it for scam hair, which means then translated shame hair. So we're hiding these parts, we're covering up, and we're shaming it. So if shame means to cover up, that means if you have shamed your sexuality, it means you want to cover up your sexuality, which means it's going to be difficult to actually go up to this girl and just want to show her that you want to have sex with her. So we need to uncover your sexuality. If shame means to cover, we need to uncover it. And I will give you 2 exercises to do that. And whether you do those exercises or not is going to be the difference of whether you have girls in your life that you're able to be openly sexual with, or whether nothing changes. So it's up to you. I'll give you the exercises. Number 1, you go back to where it all started and you start to journal about your emotions around sex. I'm going to give you 2 questions that's going to help you to do this. It's going to be down in the description. It's going to help you. And if you want more of these questions, just comment in the comment section SS. It means sexual shame, but you don't have to write it. Just write SS, and I'm going to send you everything for free. But whether you do the 2 questions or you do all of them, the most important thing here is that you take your time and you feel all the feelings, the difficult emotions that come up. That's going to be more important than you thinking about it, because it's in the body that the shame is, And when you can feel these emotions, eventually you're also going to relax, let go, and that's when you can also relax and let go when you are with this girl that you want. So that's the first. Hello. I'm gonna need some water. That's the first exercise. Don't rush it. You have time. Now for the second. Stand or lay naked in front of a mirror. Look at yourself, look at your body, and say these three things to yourself. I love myself. I deeply love and accept myself and my body. And I know it sounds very simple, but if you say it and you actually feel it, when you say it, you feel the words, you really try to imagine how does it feel if I would actually love and accept my body and myself. As you say it and you look yourself in the mirror, man, you're gonna notice something. Actually, when I did it, I felt so turned on from just loving myself that I actually had an orgasm. So there was no shame, no fantasy, just me feeling myself. And if you do these exercises, while at the same time getting into the mindset, so your new mindset from now on, which is that you expressing and sharing your sexuality, meaning your desire for sex, for pleasure, with yourself, with someone else, it is a gift. It's not something you need to hide. It's not something bad. And don't worry, if you do these two exercises, it's going to help you to further integrate this mindset shift, this new mindset shift of yours. And now, of course, I told you I was going to tell you about the video. So it was one day I was working, but I felt so distracted, man. I was horny, okay? I was. And I didn't want to masturbate. I didn't want to watch porn because it's bad. It's what I thought, right? I didn't have this video that you just watched. So I'm sitting there, I'm feeling distracted, and I'm like, you know what? Let's just give it a try. Let's just, not out of impulse, let's just, because I did the breath work, I did meditation, nothing worked. So I'm like, okay. I opened this one video, it was like a stepmother video, and I watched it for 10 minutes, I masturbated, I didn't even have an orgasm, I just felt so fulfilled after the video. I closed the tab, and I'm like, you know what, I feel good. I don't need any finish here, like, it's enough. And there was no shame. I just felt pleasure, and I felt like this buzzing feeling of fulfillment. So there you have it. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next. Ciao.